Alright, I hadn't planned on doing a video today, but something was brought up that I kind of wanted to talk about, and I'm going to try to knock it out pretty quick. Something that gets talked about regularly are the failures of capitalism. And unfortunately for us here in the United States, we don't actually have true free market capitalism. What we have is more of a form of bureaucratic corporatism, where the corporations are in bed with the government, and the government makes rules and regulations and guidelines and tax codes and everything based around the corporations that are padding the pockets of the bureaucrats and the lobbyists and and the politicians. So it's not actually free market because the government is intrinsically involved in every step of it. What we actually have much more closely resembles socialism and communism than actual true free market capitalism. So, for all of you, capitalism has failed us. Socialism has failed us already. The fact that so many people who want to blame capitalism for all the problems of the world have probably never read the Communist Manifesto and have absolutely no clue just how closely connected our current bureaucratic corporatism is to what is defined as the job of the state in the Communist Manifesto is insane. Absolutely insane. Which brings me to another topic, things that you should read. And things that you should read within the next, what we got, exactly a month before the election, November 3rd, so yeah, exactly a month. You need to read the Communist Manifesto. You need to read the United States Constitution in its entirety. You need to read the Bill of Rights and in its entirety. You need to read all of the amendments because they are all important, and you would understand why a lot of the things that have been added and the way that the government currently handles itself are unconstitutional and should be illegal. And you got to do this soon because we're coming up on an election where you're going to either get the guy on the right who's not going to change anything, or the guy on the left who's spent the past 4.5 decades not changing anything. It's time to get rid of them. Both. All of them. It's time to do away with the garbage system that has created this bureaucratic corporatism that the politicians allow you to believe is capitalism, so that you think capitalism has failed you, when it's the bureaucrats and the government that has failed you, and they will continue to fail you as long as you keep voting them in office. I got a little more heated than I intended to with this one, probably because I've been drinking a little bit. It happens. Hope you all have a good evening and a great weekend, and I'm cutting this off now before I say anything stupid.